You might think that you're too young to handle your own money or that you have too much money to keep track of your budget. Your reasons might be okay in the short term, but not in the long run. If you wait until you need to plan your finances, you might have lost all your money by then. No matter what stage of life you are in, you need a good plan for managing your money. This is basically how you manage and plan your investments, savings, spending, making money, and other personal financial activities. When you put your plan into action, you would have made a financial plan or budget that lays out how you handle your money. You might be wondering why it's important to manage your own money. Good money management is important for the following reasons: establishing clear goals. With a full fledged money management plan for building wealth, you can make decisions with more clarity and conviction because you'll know which ones will get you closer to your goal. It starts with setting goals that are clear. It's important to have a clear idea of what you want to do and a plan for when you want to do it. When you have clear goals, you can keep track of where you are. People often give up when they can't see how they're getting closer to their goals. When you break your goals into smaller steps, it's easier to see how far you've come and give yourself a boost. Having goals that are clear and can be measured can help you make decisions with more clarity and conviction. Don't make a choice that won't get you where you want to go. All of a sudden, your options become clear and your choices are driven by a goal. Controlling your cash flow. If you spend more money than you make, you can't build up wealth. Even if you don't, you can't really tell if you'll be financially successful if you don't keep track of where your money goes. Some of the richest people in the world have been very successful because they have a plan for how they will spend their money and the discipline to stick to it. If you were a business, your goal would be to find ways to make more money every month. This money could then be put back into the business to help it grow. With a good plan for managing your money, you will know how to spend your money in order of importance and make decisions based on whether or not they will help you achieve your goals. Risk management. When you start making money, you put yourself in a number of risky situations. In fact, one vulnerability can destroy all of your wealth and all of the hard work you've done. The more money you have, the more risks you'll have to take. When you buy things that are bigger and cost more, there is a chance that something could go wrong. Every time you buy something, go on a trip, or try something new, you are putting yourself out there. Every time you use your money, you put it at risk and expose it to danger. Unfortunately, each and every risk has the ability to bring it all down. Knowing the big risks that come with having money can help you make a plan for how to handle your money that tries to avoid them. A risk management assessment can help you figure out what risks you might face so that you can take steps to reduce them. Being tax efficient. Even though we have to pay taxes, we don't have to pay more than what is absolutely necessary. Yet, most people don't know how much they pay in taxes or how unnecessary taxes affect their ability to get rich. Money management changes the focus from what you make to what you keep after taxes. That's why it's important to think about how your investments affects your taxes and where they fit in your portfolio as a whole. First, you have to think about account location, which means how to split your money between different types of accounts based on how they are taxed. Then you think about asset location, which is how to put different kinds of investments into different kinds of accounts based on how the investments and the different accounts are taxed. For instance, you could put your least tax efficient assets, like taxable bonds, in a tax deferred account. A taxable account could be used to hold investments that are less taxed, such as funds with low turnover or stocks held for a long time. This will not only help you build wealth faster, but it will also give you more ways to save on taxes when you retire by dividing up your income. Developing an investment strategy. Having a plan for long term investments is often the key to good money management and building wealth. When you make a long term plan, you're more likely to keep your eye on the goal and not let other things distract you. There are a lot of trends and ways to make money that don't really have a solid basis or a good reputation. But they sound great, so many people who aren't good with money jump on the bandwagon and waste a lot of time and money. A plan for investing helps people stay on track and work toward their small goals instead of going in all different directions. They are better able to ignore the roadblocks that other people put in their way so that they can keep moving toward their own goals. Studies have shown that investors can get good long term returns if they stick to a good long term investment plan. Part of the reason for this is that when investors have faith in their strategy, they don't fall into behavioral traps like trying to time the market like everyone else or chasing performance. Also, having a good long term investment strategy as part of a full money management plan helps investors keep their focus on their own benchmarks instead of meaningless market benchmarks or indexes. This lets them ignore short term market events. Credit score and debt. To build a good credit history and get a good credit score, you have to show that you can pay back what you borrow. This means paying your direct debits, bills, credit cards, and loans by the due date. If you have a good credit score, it will be easier for you to get credit and loans in the future. However, there are also unsecured loans for people with bad credit, so you don't have to feel left out if you've been turned down for a loan in the past. Managing your money is also important if you want to stay out of debt. From student loans to credit card bills, you could get into a lot of debt if you don't know how to handle your money. If you can't pay back this debt, interest rates will keep going up and you may have to deal with a bailiff. Conclusion. Many people want financial freedom, but they don't know how to get there. Some people think that if they had more jobs, they could save more money, but even the best paid workers can be in a lot of debt. The main reason for this is that they can't handle their money well. When you start taking care of your money, you'll be able to see more clearly where and how you're spending it. This can help you stick with your budget and even help you save more money. You'll also learn how to handle your money so you can achieve your financial goals if you know how to manage your personal finances well. This will help you learn more about money and give you more ways to make money. With good money management skills, you will be able to live the way you want. With good personal finances, you can take care of yourself and your family's needs, manage your cash flow, save money for the future, and give your family security. Managing your money lets you live the life you want without worrying about money.